Think skipping breakfast is unhealthy? Think again. What if I told you that eating less often could actually boost your energy, help you burn fat, and even protect your long-term health? That's the power of intermittent fasting. And today, I'll walk you through simple, beginner-friendly tips to make it work for you without feeling starved or overwhelmed. Quick reminder, if you love practical, science-backed health tips like this, hit that subscribe button because we've got tons more coming your way. Have you ever wondered what truly happens inside your body when you stop eating for a little while? It's not about starvation or deprivation. It's about unlocking a powerful, ancient intelligence encoded in your very cells. So, what happens when you fast? You're about to find out that it's far more than just skipping a meal. It's a profound biological reset. It all begins with a crucial hormonal shift. When we eat, our body releases insulin to manage the influx of energy, primarily glucose from carbohydrates. Insulin is the key that unlocks our cells to use this glucose for immediate fuel. But what it doesn't use? It stores, primarily as body fat. After about 8 to 12 hours without food, with no new glucose coming in, your insulin levels begin to fall dramatically. This drop is a critical signal to your body. It says, okay, the external fuel supply is off. It's time to switch to our internal reserves. Your body then begins the process of lipolysis, tapping into your stored body fat, breaking it down into fatty acids, and using them for energy. You officially shift from being a sugar burner to a fat burner. But won't you lose muscle? It's a common fear, but your body is smarter than that. As insulin drops, another powerful hormone surges. Human growth hormone, or HGH. During fasting, HGH levels can increase significantly. This hormone is profoundly protective of your lean muscle mass. It tells your body to prioritize burning fat for fuel while preserving precious muscle tissue. But HGH does more than just that. It also accelerates fat burning and plays a vital role in cellular repair and regeneration, contributing to the overall anti-aging effects of fasting. Perhaps the most exciting process that fasting ignites is autophagy. The word literally means self-eating, and it's your body's innate master-level cleaning and recycling program. Think of it as cellular housekeeping. When your body isn't busy digesting food, it has the energy and resources to turn inward and identify old, damaged, or dysfunctional cells and proteins. Autophagy sweeps them up, breaks them down into their basic components, and recycles them to build new, healthier cellular structures. This process is crucial for slowing down aging, reducing inflammation, and clearing out cellular debris that can contribute to chronic diseases. It's a deep, restorative cleaning that can only happen when your digestive system is at rest. So your body operates in two fundamentally different states: the fed state versus the fasted state. The fed state is growth mode. With high insulin, your body is focused on digesting, absorbing, and storing energy. The fasted state is repair and burn mode. With low insulin, your body shifts to burning its stored fat and activating deep cellular cleaning and repair pathways. Cycling between these two states is key to metabolic flexibility. This rhythm isn't a new health trend. It's an evolutionary inheritance. For nearly all of human history, our ancestors didn't have 24/7 access to food. Their lives were defined by cycles of feast and famine. Their bodies and brains had to be sharp, strong, and resilient during periods without food in order to successfully hunt and gather. Fasting isn't an unnatural stressor. It's the state our bodies are designed to thrive in. The modern environment of constant food availability is a biological mismatch for our ancient genes. Hunters would feast after long, successful hunts, replenishing their bodies. This powerful rhythm of fasting and feasting is woven into our DNA. The benefits extend powerfully to our brain health. Fasting is a potent stimulus for the production of a protein called brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF. Think of it as fertilizer for your brain cells. BDNF supports the survival of existing neurons and encourages the growth of new ones, a process called neurogenesis. This enhances learning, memory, and overall cognitive function. It's also highly neuroprotective, with studies suggesting it may help protect the brain against age-related diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Many people report a feeling of heightened mental clarity and focus during a fast, partly thanks to BDNF and the brain's efficient use of ketones for fuel. So think of fasting like taking your body in for a comprehensive tune-up. In our modern world, we're constantly filling the gas tank with meals and snacks, never giving the system a break. Fasting is the decision to let that tank run low on purpose. This allows the engine to finally burn its high-octane stored fuel, your body fat. But it's more than that. While it's running on reserves, the mechanics get to work. They recalibrate your fuel sensors, improving insulin sensitivity. They activate the self-cleaning systems, clearing out old parts through autophagy. They even upgrade the onboard computer, boosting brain function with BDNF. You're not just running on empty. You're initiating a full system diagnostic, repair, and upgrade. 16. 8 method, most popular for beginners. 14. 10 method, gentler start. 20. 4 method, warrior diet. 5. 2 method, eat normally 5 days, calorie cut 2 days. OMAD, 1 meal a day, extreme but effective for some. Extended fasts, 24-72 hours, benefits and risks. If you're brand new, don't worry about advanced fasting. Start small. Just like you wouldn't run a marathon on day 1, you wouldn't jump into a 48-hour fast without training your body. Alright, let's dive into your step-by-step guide to starting intermittent fasting. Your very first move, and arguably the most important, is step 1. Pick your fasting window. This simply means deciding on the block of time each day when you'll eat, and the block of time when you won't. The most popular and beginner-friendly method is the 16-8 protocol. This involves a 16-hour fast followed by an 8-hour eating window. But the beauty of intermittent fasting is its flexibility. There are other options like 18, 6, or even 20. 4 for the more advanced. The key is to choose a schedule that seamlessly integrates with your life, not one that fights against it. Think about your work schedule, your family commitments, and when you feel most productive. For example, if you cherish family dinners, a later window like 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. might be perfect. You'd simply skip breakfast, have your first meal at lunch, and finish dinner with your family. If you're an early bird who likes to work out in the morning, perhaps a 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. window works better. You can have a post-workout meal to break your fast and finish eating before your evening winds down. Don't be afraid to experiment. What works for someone else might not work for you. Start with 16-8. See how it feels for a week, and adjust as needed. Your schedule is your tool, not your prison. Now for a crucial piece of advice that trips up so many beginners. Step 2. Don't obsess over food. Focus on the timing first. When you're starting out, the single most important goal is to get your body accustomed to the new eating schedule. Trying to simultaneously adopt a perfect diet and a new fasting routine is a recipe for burnout. For the first 1 to 2 weeks, just focus on hitting your fasting and eating windows. Eat your normal meals, just within that condensed time frame. This allows you to build the foundational habit of fasting without the added pressure of a complete dietary overhaul. Once you've mastered the schedule and it feels natural, then you can begin to upgrade your food choices. This is phase 2. You don't have to change everything overnight. Start with small, sustainable improvements. Maybe you swap your afternoon chips for an apple, or you replace sugary drinks with water or herbal tea. By separating these two challenges, timing and food quality, you dramatically increase your chances of long-term success. You're building a lifestyle, not running a sprint. As you begin fasting, you'll inevitably encounter hunger. This brings us to step 3. Use hunger waves to your advantage. It's vital to understand that hunger is not a continuously rising monster. It's driven by a hormone called ghrelin, which is released in waves, often around the times you're used to eating. These waves will peak, and then, whether you eat or not, they will pass. The feeling of intense hunger typically only lasts for 10 to 20 minutes. Knowing this is a superpower, you don't have to give in, you just have to ride the wave. So, how do you ride it? Have a toolkit ready. Water is your best friend. Sometimes thirst masquerades as hunger. Sparkling water can be especially effective as the carbonation adds a sense of fullness. A cup of black coffee or unsweetened tea can also work wonders, as caffeine is a natural appetite suppressant. Sometimes a quick change of scenery is all you need. Get up, stretch, walk around the office, or step outside for a minute of fresh air. By the time you settle back down, the wave will likely have subsided, and you'll have successfully navigated a craving. This leads perfectly into step 4. Keep busy. One of the biggest revelations for new fasters is realizing how often they eat out of sheer boredom rather than true physical hunger. An idle mind is a hungry mind. The easiest way to forget about food is to be engaged in something else. This is where you can be strategic. Schedule your fasting period to overlap with the busiest parts of your day. If your mornings are packed with meetings and deep work, that's the perfect time to fast. You'll be so absorbed in your tasks, you won't even think about breakfast. If evenings are your snack danger zone, try scheduling a new activity during that time. Instead of collapsing on the couch with a bag of chips, maybe that's when you go for a walk, call a friend, or work on a hobby. By filling your fasting hours with purpose and activity, you're not just distracting yourself from hunger, you're reclaiming time for things that truly matter to you. Finally, let's talk about the most critical phase of your journey. Step 5. Expect an adjustment period. Please hear this. The first 1 to 2 weeks can be challenging. This is completely normal. Your body has spent its entire life running primarily on glucose from frequent meals. Now you're asking it to become metabolically flexible, to learn how to efficiently switch from burning sugar to burning its own stored fat for fuel. This transition takes time. You might experience headaches, feel a bit foggy, or get hangry. Don't panic. This is a sign that the process is working. To manage these symptoms, stay on top of your hydration and consider adding a pinch of sea salt to your water to keep your electrolytes balanced, which can often prevent headaches. But most importantly, be patient with yourself. This initial discomfort is temporary. It's the price of admission for the incredible benefits on the other side. After that initial hump, something amazing happens. Your body adapts. I remember my first week of 16/8 fasting. By 10 a.m. I was convinced I was starving, counting down the minutes until noon. I was irritable and thought, this isn't for me, but I stuck with it. And then, somewhere in the middle of the second week, I woke up and started my workday. I was deep in a project when I glanced at the clock and saw it was 11:30 a.m. I wasn't hungry. In fact, I felt clear-headed and energized. That's the magic moment. That is the shift when fasting stops being a struggle and starts being freedom. It's the moment you realize you are in control of your hunger, not the other way around. After hours of fasting, your body is in a unique state. Your digestive system is resting, and your cells are highly sensitive to nutrients. The first meal you eat is critical. It can either amplify the benefits of your fast or send your system into a tailspin. So what should you eat when that window opens? Let's focus on the best foods to gently reawaken your system. Think nutrient-dense and easily digestible. First, lean protein. This is non-negotiable for muscle repair and satiety, which makes your next fast easier. Great choices include chicken, salmon, eggs, tofu, or Greek yogurt. Next, healthy fats. These are essential for hormone production and provide slow, sustained energy that prevents crashes. Think creamy avocado, a drizzle of olive oil, a handful of almonds or walnuts, and nutrient-packed chia or flax seeds. Finally, fiber and complex carbohydrates. Fiber feeds your gut microbiome, while complex carbs offer a steady energy release. Focus on leafy greens, broccoli, and berries. Add in slow-digesting carbs like quinoa, sweet potatoes, or lentils for a truly balanced plate. Just as important is what to. The wrong choice can trigger inflammation, energy slumps, and intense cravings, canceling out your efforts. First, refined sugar and simple carbs. After a fast, a blast of sugar from candy, pastries, or soda causes a massive insulin spike and a subsequent energy crash, leaving you foggy and tired. Next, ultra-processed junk like chips and packaged snacks. These are engineered to be overeaten and are loaded with inflammatory oils and artificial additives. They offer zero nutritional benefit and work directly against your health goals. Finally, avoid heavy fried meals. Hitting your resting digestive system with a greasy meal is a shock. It can lead to bloating, indigestion, and heavy lethargy as your body struggles to process it. The secret to making this all feel effortless is planning. Meal prepping isn't about restriction. It's about empowerment. When you have delicious, fast-friendly food ready to go, you eliminate the temptation to grab unhealthy convenience food the moment your eating window opens. A great strategy is to batch cook on the weekend. Grill some chicken breasts, bake a few salmon fillets, and boil some eggs. Cook up a large pot of quinoa and roast a big tray of vegetables. With these components ready, assembling a perfect meal takes minutes. For example, break your fast at 12 p.m. with a bowl of that pre-cooked quinoa, topped with chopped chicken, roasted veggies, and a spoonful of avocado. For a snack later, grab some of those hard-boiled eggs or a handful of nuts. It's simple, satisfying, and keeps you perfectly aligned with your goals. Think of your eating window as prime time for nourishment. Every bite is a decision that either fuels your goals or fights them. By choosing whole, nutrient-dense foods to break your fast, you're not just avoiding a crash, you're amplifying the incredible benefits of fasting. Don't waste this opportunity on empty calories. Make every meal count and turn your eating window into a powerful tool for your health. Hydration water is essential, at least 2-3 liters a day. Sparkling water can reduce hunger pangs. Coffee and tea. Black coffee or green tea equal sign fasting friendly. Avoid creamers, sugar, milk during fasting window. Electrolytes. Sodium, magnesium, potassium help with energy and headaches. Add Himalayan salt to water if needed. Common struggles and how to overcome them. Hunger. Drink water. Keep busy. Chew sugar-free gum. Headaches. Often dehydration or lack of electrolytes. Social events. Adjust fasting window. Eat later or earlier. Plateaus. Change fasting method. For example, 16/8, 18/6. Energy dips. Check sleep and nutrition, not just fasting. Think of struggles as speed bumps, not roadblocks. They slow you down, but you're still moving forward. Discipline versus deprivation. You're choosing empowerment, not punishment. Mindful eating. Fasting makes you appreciate food more. Social pressure. Learn polite ways to explain fasting. Tracking progress. Journal energy, sleep, mood, not just weight. Motivational cue. Every fast you complete is a small victory. Proof you can control your habits instead of letting them control you. Real people lost weight, improved insulin resistance, lowered blood pressure. Celebrities who used fasting. Hugh Jackman, Wolverine physique. Terry Crews, 16/8 daily. Jennifer Aniston. Studies, New England Journal of Medicine, 2019. Fasting improves health markers. Harvard studies on longevity and cellular repair. To recap, intermittent fasting isn't just about eating less, it's about eating smarter and letting your body do what it was designed to do. Start small, be patient, and watch the results unfold. Are you ready to try fasting? Drop your plan in the comments. Are you going for 16/8 or 14/10? And before you go, check out my video on 15 foods that boost your metabolism. It's the perfect next step on your fasting journey. Don't forget to subscribe because we've got more science-backed strategies to transform your health.